Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. To all those who celebrate the Shabbat, well, I forgot what I was saying, y'all. For all those who celebrate the Shabbat, and those who just have a day off, they say that today is the Shabbat, whatever the case may be. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay. Hopefully, I be making videos all the time, but I don't always post them, and I just end up deleting them at the end of the day. I wonder why I look so bright. I don't know. It look like I look like. But anyway. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm sure a lot of y'all sleep. But anyway, I wanted to talk about something. I was watching a few programs. I have an overbite too, so that affects the way I speak. I want to talk about the name. I think all this stuff is going on, and we're still beating people down over this name situation. Now some brews think that you are only saved by his name. That's not everybody. But how can I say this? Well, there's a lot of names. You have Yehoshua, Yahuwah, which is actually in the Bible. You have Yahweh Shai. You have, did I say Yehoshua? You have Ahiah. I can't think of them all, but there's a lot of names for him these days. But they want to beat up on people who say Jesus and how they can't let Jesus go and blase. Now, I even seen in the actual Bible where they have an I instead of a J. I realized the history on the J. But how come y'all only attack that name? Because they portrayed him a certain way. Because my name is Nicole, and I only have one true name. Now, I have other names that people have called me. I've had one person called me Knick-Knack. They make up nicknames for me, levels and stuff like that. Something that has to do with my characteristics. You know what I'm saying? I'm named by that by some people. And I know they're talking about me, even though they may not be referencing my real name that was given to me by my parents. Now, my issue with this is that y'all only attacking one name. Why y'all hating on Jesus so much? Because at the end of the day, people are starting to put salvation on a name, and they're starting to talk about this isn't his name, this isn't his real name. Well, which one is it? Which one is it? I even heard a very popular ministry said it's okay to call him all these other names with Yah in it, but don't call him Jesus. Now, and then they dismiss the power of casting out demons, and they try to use the scripture when it comes to that, which they're misinterpreting anyway. The people who say that, you're misinterpreting, because I don't see ain't nobody casting out demons by a bunch of these other names. At the end of the day, I personally haven't seen it. Now, when you can cast out a demon in your Hoshua name or whatever like that, then I need to see that. I need to see that, because we're getting caught up on the name, because I'm trying to figure out what name is the right name. Y'all all think y'all got the name right, and y'all all saying different names. Like, if my name is Nicole, my real one true name is Nicole, then when people calling me Levels and Knick-Knack and all these other names, those are nicknames or names that are referenced by me. But if you're going to say, I don't know the Most High, or we don't have a relationship, or I don't serve the true God, because I'm not calling them by their actual factual name, then that means that you need to know the real name, and y'all all need to be saying the exact same name. It shouldn't be like eight different names, 5 different names. No, one. And y'all all not on one accord with that, because you don't know his real name. At the end of the day, you don't know y'all's name. The languages were mixed up in what's it called? The Tower of Babel. The languages were mixed up. So who knows what the original language is? You think that we know the original language back then? That's crazy to me, that you truly believe that stuff hasn't been tampered with at all. I think I haven't studied it, but Paleo-Hebrew is one of the oldest languages. But my question is, was that before the Tower of Babel? Because I have to really look and research that stuff and see when this stuff happened, because I get tired of y'all beating people down about the name. Why everybody hating on Jesus? You know I noticed that, regardless of the history and stuff like that. And then he's going to be called by a new name. So guess what? The name y'all calling him now, all these other names are going to be wrong. They call him the Comforter. Well, actually, it's Holy Spirit. But there's so many names. You know what I'm saying? Y'all knows that stuff has been tampered and messed with. And he's not going to beat you up over that. He's really not. I said, y'all are more concerned about culture than him. I think some people are truly sincere. Now, I understand not celebrating Easter and all these pagan holidays, and I believe you should celebrate the things in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do the things in the Bible. But y'all so caught up on this outer appearance. Now, what I don't see a lot of is people talking about coming out of sin, far as being, hating folks and being bitter and unforgiveness and loving on your brothers and your sisters. Like, I don't see all that. All I see is y'all worried about fringes and the culture part. Like there's nothing wrong with learning your true culture. I would love to learn a lot more about that, but I don't think y'all really know what y'all care about. So to me, it's just like, how can I put this? It's almost 10 minutes. So, like, God, y'all says, I call him y'all, Yah says in Galatians, everything that you won't enter the kingdom with, and nobody's focused on that. Like, life is spiritual. Like, I understand an unbalanced man is unstable in all his ways, but we need to learn to be more balanced. And another thing is, why y'all keep trying to convince Gentiles who y'all are? Why can't you just walk in who you are and be happy and confident in that? And why do you have to have the approval of other people? See, deep down inside, no matter how much our people front, y'all still want to be accepted by other nations of people. Because at the end of the day, I would be trying to talk to my own people. I wouldn't even be worried about them when it came to that. Because they need to know who they are. They don't need to know who they are. If y'all wants to wake them up, let him. I would be talking to my people. That's what I would be doing. You don't see other nations of people trying to come and talk to you about who they are like that, except for in that history, that lying history. But other than that, no. So I would just be talking to my own people. Y'all still want acceptance. The whole world could find out we Israel. And that's not going to change the way they treat you. That's not going to change anything. Because people are going to be people. I really believe y'all think that if people find out who we are and stuff like that, that they're going to start, giving us this and treating us different and stuff like that. Like, that's going to change the way they see you. People have been indoctrinated and brainwashed, even us. That's why we hate each other so much and we treat each other so bad, because indoctrination, like, only Yah can restore us on that level. And I salute everybody out there who got a channel and is doing the work and is sincere in trying to wake people up, because they care and they just want to see us come up as a people. But we could never be a nation on that level where we would have to be in one spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I believe he's going to take us back to the land. I probably had to do some more studying that, but I mean, Israel was in they was in one area. They wasn't all over the globe. So when we unite and come together, we need to start where we are. We need to start where we are. Every town, every city that we're in, we need to start there and come together there. That's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what I was saying at that point, because I'm watching. I'm in an area that sometimes, maybe it's just my imagination, but I just think that they just, they just bows. But I just wanted to just say that it wasn't even supposed to be no 15-minute video, but people, y'all really need to lay off with the name, because to sum it up, because at the end of the day, none of those names is in scripture. If we gonna go by scripture to the letter, to the T with certain things, then let's go by scripture with that too, because you cannot pick and choose what you want to pick, because they'll go in the Bible and tell you that Christmas isn't in the Bible. There's no chapter Christmas in the Bible. Well, neither is Yehovah and Yah. All these names, they ain't in the Bible either, but y'all still co-sign that. So when it comes to the name, it don't have to be in no physical Bible. It could be one of these billion Hebrew languages that they have. Because I'm sitting there, if y'all all have like several different names, then how many Hebrew languages is it? Or is it like English where you can say, actually English, you might have maybe two or three words tops that you can spell a different way that mean the same thing, or you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, all the language is jacked up. And then at the end of the day, you might as well stop speaking, because all the days are pagan. All the months are pagan. These are the pagan god deities. So if you have to just do the best you can, you might as well stop speaking English. You're going to literally have to die to avoid all this paganism and all this occult stuff, because this world has been built off the occult. Everything is occultish. Satan's hand is in everything. Everything. So ain't no way to avoid nothing. So just learn to love people and do the best you can and build a relationship and just focus on living a holy life at the end of the day.